you
Now,
know,
I need to know how you feel about this particular argument between Rory and Dean, because Rory's now flipping out because Paris has once again gotten to her head, and you're behind on extracurriculars. Everyone has great grades like you. It doesn't matter. You don't have anything else to show the college. So now Rory decided to cancel whatever, made up plans she had with Dean that they made that morning, and to say, "Hey, I got to catch up on this extracurricular thing. I need to start tonight."
yeah,
Dean is like, "Well, you're already taking summer school 3 days a week," which is how we know she's in summer school, I guess. And when am I going to get to see you? Now he gets upset. She is canceling with him. He kind of dismissed that she does have to do like an Ivy League amount of work in order to get into this. I thought he was being a regular teenage boy and not that upsetting. I think he was upset. I think he had reason to be upset. And I think she had reason to be like, "Hey, get out of my way. I need to get this stuff done."
yeah. I think he was being a regular disappointed teenage boy. I think Paris getting into her head and her thinking, I need to start this tonight, is also an overreaction to that information. I think it is summer. You can, start making some outlines, but like, I don't think you have to cancel plans to do that. Or you could start that tomorrow, or you can start thinking about that with Dean on whatever you're doing that night, you
Yeah,
know?
that's true too.
So if you go out to eat, you could be like, what should my extracurriculars be? And then like, that's a date conversation topic you could talk about.
Yeah,
I
he
don't know
did
that.
say he'd be willing to just follow her around while she looks at books. So I guess he'd be willing to just
Yeah,
hang out.
to spitball like what you want to do as your extracurriculars. I think her canceling was an overreaction, and his being annoyed by that, I think was pretty normal.
I think this was a very, very legitimate teenage argument that ended very, very legitimate with both of them. With
Turn
both of them
Turning on
saying,
their
"I'm
heels
sorry."
and walking. Yes, well, eventually they do say they're sorry,
Yeah,
and I thought their apology was good because
appropriate, good.
they were both wrong
Yeah,
and both, not wrong.
I thought that was really, really sweet, and I thought that was very appropriate for their age. In fact, I thought
Yeah,
it was like their apologies were very adult, and adults don't take the time. So I thought that was really, really good.
yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, and
I
now
mean,
of
I
course,
like a realistic fight where there's no clear winner. And
yeah.
also their argument, it didn't, neither of them got personal, like neither of them was like,
Well, she
well,
called him. She said he's acting like a 2-year-old.
right. But she didn't say that's your acting like, not why are you such a slacker that you don't care about college?
Right, right,
That shows that you have low moral character. Whereas like, I'm better than you because I'm trying to go to an elite school. She didn't go that route.
right.
And I'm really glad she didn't, because also not her style, but like also like that would make the fight, that would tip it in his direction.
Yeah, this is shortly after her grandpa was like, he doesn't care about Harvard because he can't, because he's
Right.
not. So I kind of feel like this could have went worse, because it could almost like legitimize what her grandfather did without her recognizing it.
Right.
So it didn't, which is good.
Yes. Yes. It
Um
is good. She just likes him. She doesn't care that he's not going to Harvard?
yeah, which I think is totally legit. Like, who cares? You're not gonna, especially at this
Yeah.
age, who cares? And
He
now
likes you.
she's just gonna spend the night, which is what she ends up doing.